What's going on, everyone? Welcome. This is the Warehouse Series, and I thank you for being here. I'm going to get some backlash on this video. Please leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'm going to tell you today why I cannot stand incentive pay. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, join Discord. That link is in the description below. And if you guys want to support the channel, you could do that by donating or shopping at my eBay store. Let's get on to the first reason why I hate incentive pay. And that first reason is because new employees are allowed to make it at our work. If new employees are allowed to make incentive at your work, please let me know in the comment section below. I think this is a big mistake. I think warehouses have really gone away from their, just that whole, guys, your work, could you imagine starting at a new job and they just keep telling you about that incentive pay and you're 100%, and you go into a warehouse with hundreds of people, you're trying to learn equipment. Now, I'm going to do a video coming up in a couple days that's going to talk about a bunch of different topics, and one of them is about new employees, what you guys are missing out on. But right now, I just want to talk about the incentive pay, how much I disagree with it. There's so much stuff for people to learn in the warehouse when they first start. And the last thing they need to worry about is moving fast through the warehouse. So the fact that and I brought this up in a meeting whenever I was a trainer, that I really highly recommend that new employees should not be allowed to make incentive pay. You know where that went? It went in this air and went right out this air, because they don't give two freaking shits about what me as a stupid employee has to say. They don't care that I'm on the floor every day. They don't care that I was a trainer at the time. They don't care. It's their way, and that's the only way. I'm just stupid, and they're so smart. That's how I feel in that stupid warehouse. All right, and my second reason is because of this right here. Now, I've been at my work for almost 26 years, and for like the first 15 years, we didn't even have incentive pay. So a lot of people that follow my channel have been here at their building for less than 5 years. Some of you guys less than 10 years, but most of you are less than 5 years. I want you to ask somebody at your warehouse that has been there before incentive pay even was implemented. What was it like to work here before incentive pay? And I guarantee they're going to tell you that it was so nice. Guys, we were up time. If I was up an hour, I didn't care. Someone's coming up behind me. Go ahead, guys, because I could burn that time. I wasn't worried about keeping that time, because I was up. I had to be at 100%, and I'm up 60 minutes. Well, I'm burning that time. I'm going to give it back to the company. I don't care about my, being up 60 minutes. Hey, go ahead, go on. You need the time? Go ahead, buddy. I'm fine. Someone drops their product, we all run over and help them pick it up. You'd have 8 people help them pick up one pallet. Now people drive through people's stuff, because are you kidding me? You're not going to waste my 15 cents, and I'm going to take the, help you pick up this. I hate it. It was a lot nicer to work back then, and it has really changed ever since we had incentive program implemented at our warehouse. And that leads right on to this, being selfish. Like I said, I've seen people drive through people's stuff when they drop it. Being selfish in the warehouse, just caring about yourself. Back in the day, everybody cared about everyone, and now everyone just cares about themselves. Every man and woman for themselves in that place. It makes unpleasant place to work. And I've been talking about this in my last how many videos, and you're going to keep hearing about it. These warehouses just don't give a shit anymore. And that brings me up to one of my biggest things. I laugh. I hate it. I laugh so much, and I even approach supervisors on this. I just don't care anymore. I laugh whenever they stand up and give their little safety speech once a month or whatever, once every other week, and they stand in front of the lunchroom where we bid our shift out, and they're out there preaching safety. And you go out on the floor and you just okay, you just see supervisors walking back the most unsafe acts that you could possibly think of. It just absolutely cracks me up. And a lot of guys, we have people in our warehouse that will absolutely run you to hell over if you're in their way, because they want that incentive money and they want as much as they possibly can. Forklift operators at our building are absolutely ridiculous. We have a few that I actually will tell new employees, see that guy? When you see him coming, just stop, because he's not. And it just makes it very dangerous. I am so shocked that more people have not been injured at our place from how dangerous some of these incentive chasers are. It's just, I hate it. And then they will sit there and preach safety to you like they really care. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, you care. All right, guys, and I tell you this, and I told you before, the only reason why they have incentive program is because they need employees. When I first started, you had to know someone to get into my place practically. It was so hard to get a job there because they just had so many employees, and it was a good place to be at. They had great benefits, all that stuff. So people stayed. Nobody left. That's why we have over, what did I tell you? We have over 200 people with 20 years or more. It's for that reason, because those top tier guys had it nice when they first started. We had an easier standard. Yeah, we all threw that 100%, but we had an easier standard. Now the new employees have like no benefit to staying there. They have a harder standard. They have harder pallets to build. Everything is harder, 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 because the few employees that they get, they need them to do as much work as possible. And that's what they're doing. And at our work, you move backwards. We got guys that have been there 16 years getting forced into selection. Now, I want to tell you guys, because a lot of you guys that follow my channel, selection is the highest paid at your warehouse. Now, we're a union, and we're backwards, guys. Like, a lot of you guys pass up the sanitation jobs. A lot of you pass up forklifts to be on selection because that's where you make your most money. At our warehouse, it's the opposite. All right, except for your incentive chasers, but a lot of us want to get out of selection, move to that forklift, and then move on to sanitation jobs that you're not chasing minutes on. We're backwards at our warehouse from a lot of you guys. We want to be off the clock. We do not want to chase minutes for the most of us, except for those diehard incentive chasers. It's just the way it is at our warehouse. You guys, I learned that here. You guys are a lot opposite. Our selection's the lowest paid job. And that leads me on to my last one, is jobs. Now, in our warehouse, like I just said, we want to move on to those jobs. So imagine being at our warehouse and you're selecting. You've been selecting for 15 years. And before incentive, we had 5 put away operators on the dock. Okay, so 5 people, and we had 5 replens. Let's say we had 10 total. We had 5 putaways and 5 replens on the clock. Well, they would have to pull people out of selection to get on those forklifts to do more work. So maybe they had to add 2 replens and 2 putaways to get that work off the door, because everybody on the floor was doing 100% and they needed more people to get that work done. So it pulled more people out of the selection pool to get onto those reach lifts. Now it's the opposite. We got 5 replens and 5 putaways to start, and we got 5 incentive chasers and replen and 5 incentive chasers on the dock. Well, guess what they're going to do? They're going to cut people now. So now they're cutting a forklift operator from put away to replen to go to selection, because we need to get more cases done, and everybody's way ahead because everybody's chasing the incentive money. So that is a big deal in our warehouse when it comes to the jobs. It kills the jobs. All right, guys, this a quick video. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me in the comment section below. There is going to be another video coming out in a couple days, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to cover a bunch of different topics. Guys, there's going to be a lot of videos coming out, and it's leading up to, I have an announcement that I'm making in about, I don't know, 6 months, 5 months, I don't know. But it's all leading up to that. You know, it's ridiculous. I don't like it. I think it's unsafe. It makes a bad warehouse to work at. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, guys. And if you're in a place where you're only working with like 5-10 people, it's not going to apply to you as much. But if you're working in a warehouse where you work with hundreds of people, it is definitely going to apply to you. And I want to know about it in the comment section below. Guys, have a great day. I'll see you on my next video.